Morning Lego Magazine review. We are back with episode 13. Jump on in and let's have some fun. And let's review this. So it's great to see all you guys. Hope you had a great day. And you're ready to check out the latest magazine, which you can see on here. It's the Tuscan Raider. So it basically has started now. You'll be seeing like minifigures all the way through, less ships. You may see the odd double, which is a bonus. Excuse me, guys. You will see a bonus. You'll see a minifigure plus a ship. I think we've seen one of those before, but from now on, it's going to be minifigures all the way. And also, I will be mixing it up. As I said, you will see the first issue, which is a very rare thing. You will see the first issue of DC, Avengers, Nexo Knights, and a lot of other various magazines. But you will be mainly seeing Star Wars minifigures, some rare ones, and some you've probably seen before in the sets. So jump on in and let's check it out. Hey Ron, what's up? What's going on? Great to have you on there. You're the first one to send a message through. Don't know if you're the first one on, but you're the first one to send a message to. Thanks for jumping in. Yes, I was explaining what's going to be happening basically now. You will be seeing a lot of mainly minifigs. The book on the magazine on here is much smaller. Again, spoke about that yesterday. It's much smaller than the average size. So if we look right here, see it's much. All right, so we did see a minifigure before, which was the Imperial Combat Driver. Pretty cool fig. That one is exclusive. You can only get it, in that set. Tuscan Raider, you get it in a couple other sets. Also, I could sort of reveal that I've seen the Tuscan Raider repeated again since this one came out. I've seen it repeated again. And as you notice, this one is in German. And you can see NR number right on the side over here. And down there it says mission. All right, so let's check it out and see what we got. So again, it says 6 years old, 6 plus. As some of the sets I've seen now, I've seen a set 18 plus. I think it is the Death Star. Yeah, I think it's the Death Star. I've seen that on. So anyway, jump on in, guys. As it says over here, best comic in English. And Star Wars, as you know. I've never seen Star Wars in another language. I've got stuff from China. Sorry, not China. That was Japan, because it was a special just made for Japan. And so let's check it out inside. So here we have a pilot, ATT pilot, or he comes in another set also. One of the X-Wings. Okay. 2 posters. Again, mega posters. That's in English, so that's pretty cool. Let's move on inside and see what we got. And this one is with Mando, so this is a Mando series. Pretty good. Haven't seen that yet in the collection, but I guess obviously the magazine started out in 2015, and the earlier ones didn't have it because we know this series started later on in the 20s, right? So He's in the desert, and he meets one of the Tuscan Raiders, right? They haven't made this creature in Lego yet, and I'm waiting for them to make this creature in Lego because I have every creature that's come out. I can show you guys a couple right now. This is all like a little bonus, so I'll show you guys a couple of them. So I have one of the rarest ones right here. If you go looking for it, I don't think you'll be able to find it. I also just picked one up as it's broken, and I picked that one up also. But I have this one here. I'll bring what do you have? We'll bring two of the more stand-up one. I think this one is much more easier to find. So just up over here. So this one is much more easier to find. You can probably find this one much easier. I'm not sure. I don't think you can find a lot of them, but you can find that one much easier, right? And then this guy right here. This guy is really difficult to find. If you would be pretty lucky if you can find this, right? I did a couple of videos with this. What's cool about this? Two of the fingers move, right? The pointing finger and the index, the middle finger, sorry, moves. The jaw moves also, so that's pretty cool. And the arms, as you see, moves all the way through. Legs, there's nothing on the legs, or the tail doesn't move, but it's basically built like it. I always wonder why on the top they have the two Lego things there. I'm not sure. I used it to put to place this guy. Where is it? I used it to place this guy on the top. As you know, they came in the same. So I used it to place this guy right on the top right here, like that. That's what I did in the video. Yeah, so, and I'll show you guys two more, and then we'll move on with the magazine. We'll have a look at two more, and we'll just move along then. Yes, like I said, I picked up one of those, and I got it for $12, which was really strange. It's just that it's missing an arm, so I'll be looking out for an arm. So if I can just get this one out. Oops, one of the connectors just popped off, but that's not an issue at all. It's easy to just snap back on right here, because it's one of the things with a radio. Yeah. So then we have these two BOBAbrickz, fantastic BOBAbrickz. And here we have another one. So just leave these on here for now. Okay, yeah. So I'll try to turn the pages back there. Move this back a little bit, yeah. And this one back just a slight bit. Please turn them this way. Yeah, actually, I can turn them that way, yeah. Yeah, so let's jump in the magazine and see what's going on. Here we go. So they're in the desert, and he uses his rocket boosters and shoots himself out of the bike because they were trying to attack him. Let's move on. As I said, this is a little slightly different from the others. I also have each one of these, every single one of Jabba from all the ships, the UCS. This one more looks like the one from the UCS, pretty much. The one from the 6 to 10, and the one from the 75020. So all of those, I have them in my collection. I tend to collect all the creatures too. I don't collect everything, but creatures. I think they're very unique. So let's turn the in Zappa's palace, and he's almost Chewie almost stepped over. You know what's going to be down there waiting for him. That creature I just showed a second ago. Here we go with the Millennium Falcon. And they're having a chat. Let's zoom off into the universe. And here we go. They've landed. And we see a tank in the background. And Watto is there. Just chilling. Waiting to do some repairs. And they're gonna go into the tank. And here we have some criminals on the move, trying to steal something. And they're blasting everything. So here's, this is I haven't seen much. Have you seen much blue characters? He looks like Emperor, like Thrawn, right? He does look like Thrawn with the color. They're fighting Chewie and Solo. And if you guys remember, this is Uncle Otto, right? If you guys been watching the series at all, Uncle Otto. They're having a chat with Uncle Otto. I also will be opening, because I have a lot of them. The ones that I haven't opened yet, I will be opening some of the packets because I haven't opened them at all. I have opened some, but not all of them. So watch for that also, guys. Keep tuned for that. Something has happened over here in the Lego bricks coming apart. Ooh, look at this creature. Never seen that before. Very strange creature for Star Wars. Looks like a sort of frog. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen that at all. I've never seen that. He shoots something out at them, and they're running off. Definitely look like a frog to me. And he jumps through the Lego bricks. I think Lego don't make some of the creatures because it's obviously it costs, and they're doing a business. I keep saying that. Yeah, so he's caught Uncle Otto and he's pulling him right back. But he seems to have slipped the creature because someone's coming and shooting at him. Who's flying the ship? Let's check that. Anyway, it would be Chewie anyway. Something. I'm like, who's flying the ship? Because Chewie didn't go on a mission with them, did he? Here we go. They're off, and the creature tried to grab the ship like a frog would do, and just pulled him right off, and he's gone, and the creature growls. And the centerfold today is the Millennium Falcon. There you go. And let's see what we got on the inside. On the inside, we got Anakin after he lost his arm. So it's an older version. And let's see. So there's the Millennium Falcon there. Hyperdrive, and the creature shakes his head, and they're off. And they landed again. They're carrying some sort of package. Uncle Otto is leaving with his head down, and they're off again. And here we got some clones. And a lot of Lego pieces that you would use on the 8097, because you can see on a lot of the other ships like the 8039. A lot of those ships that came with 80 has these pieces on them here. And we see Leia chatting, looking at the schematics for the next mission. And the clones attacking. It's supposed to be a practice mission. What are you guys doing? And here we go. Love the uniform. Looks like that desert uniform, doesn't it? I have a couple of those. Here we go. They're hiding out behind a piece of Lego, and one of the clones is shooting at him with a ATTE or ET. And he knocks him off and jumps in. And now he's shooting at the other clones. Bang, bang. Let's move on in. Let's see what else we got. And he's shot the whole AT down. And Solo's grabbed the piece, the gun, and they're running off. He jumps out, and here are two of the pilots. They look pretty cool. Those helmets looks, the last AT that came out, the pilot looks very much similar. He has that similar helmet. He's an exclusive. I had to get that set because of the exclusive pilot. And obviously, you know, that helmet came out also, so you collect that helmet also. So this helmet is made. They were talking about making helmets for Avengers, and they were gonna give you minifigures with it, because everyone was, you know, why don't you give a minifigure like they did with R2D2, the last R2D2 build, when you got that minifigure with it, right? Why didn't you just do that? Because that was pretty cool. So all these helmets, like for instance this right here, that should have came with a minifigure, exclusive minifigure to it. So also this one should have came with a minifigure also. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? This one should have came with a minifigure also. Here we go. That should have came with a minifigure. Can you guys see that there? I have to turn it sideways. That should have came with a minifigure also. But Lego is Lego being Lego again. Should have came with a minifigure. So let's move on. And they give you a little bit of art here to work on. So what you have to do is draw the other side of it. And checking out your skills. And like I said, I will be doing the Spider-Man version. Spider-Man has his own version. Avengers, no individual like Iron Man doesn't have his own version. I haven't seen an Iron Man book. They probably could have done that. I haven't seen a Batman in particular. I've seen DC, so it's not, you know, because as we know, I'm looking right now to get that Superman that came in the metal box. They have two versions. They have the one with the Superman star on it, which is iconic, and they have the one with just the rectangular box. So anyway, so here we go, guys. Gold card. This one is the Mandalorian pilot on it there, and this one is going to be Darth Maul in there. Also, they come with this. I think I showed you guys the AT, right? Walker. Yeah. So that's today's episode, guys. Keep jumping in. Put your notification on for my 5 Live and the early morning magazine review. I want to thank all you guys for jumping in. May the force be with you.